see all these hombres that they're like, people will be like, well, this other person's gonna charge me $60. I'm like, well, go over there. And they mess up your hair, come back. Okay, so what I'm doing right now is I'm doing the foil, the balayage, and then the natural. So I did the foil, the balayage, I'm gonna leave the natural. And again, this is just a technique that I feel that's gonna work for her. You can do anything that you want. It doesn't have to be exactly this. I just chose to do diagonal sectioning because it's going to be more of a blended look. And it's going to give me more coverage. With balayaging too, I mean, you can do anything. You can do a couple highlights, especially someone, if you, any of you guys have a lot of white clients, or mostly Mexican and, yeah. Yeah, okay. So I was gonna say, if you have any like white clients, it usually is easy to just throw in a couple balayages because they get blonde so quick. But I don't have any of those, so find a Mexican or Indian. But the good thing is, if once you get good at doing like, you know, Mexican or Indian hair,
everything else is like so easier.
And everything else is super easy.
So with her, what I am doing in the back nape area, I am going diagonal back. I'm doing a diagonal back on one side, and then when I'm going in through the other side, I'm doing another. I'm keeping them diagonal back, so kind of in the shape of a V. And that's gonna help to kind of make sure this is kind of your safety net to make sure you're not leaving a straight line on there. I'm bringing up her ombre a little bit higher. Since we are gonna go in and darken her base and kind of make this a little bit lighter when we're going through. This is gonna be done all in toning. So right now my main concern is just going in, keeping kind of like that V shape that I'm kind of creating, and I'm just going in a little bit higher. Like Tanya said, you want to make sure that your brush does stay more of the vertical, especially up in here, because you don't want to create those lines. It'll be really, really hard to remove them, and it's going to be a lot longer and more time consuming for yourself. I am using also the paddle. I've done this without the paddle. I feel like with the paddle, it's going to give you, kind of allow you to see where the hair is going to lay, and you'll be able to it'll be a little bit easier for you to be able to go in and create those lines or that transition for yourself. But this can be done without. You can use the back of your hand if the hair was shorter. I'm just choosing to use it because she does have longer hair.
What bleach are you guys using in the salon right now?
I use this rose cloth, the blonde me.
How's that one? That one?
Yeah.
I use the Matrix, the Master Light.
How do you feel like that one does for your ombres? Do you feel like it dries out? Yeah.
It dries out a lot.
Yeah. I actually used that one not that long ago, and I felt like it dried, like it didn't give me what I wanted. And the foil, it does, but without the foil, it dries. It does dry out. Now what I'm doing right here, because this is going to be my natural, after I skim off for my foil, I am letting this come straight down. If I go this way, it is gonna get in the way. So I'm gonna come straight down so it doesn't stain this. And then just putting the cotton here allows that it doesn't touch on these spots there.
And you started from one side of the head and working your way around it, right?
Yeah, I'm not even gonna do too much in the back. It's mostly in the front. Balayage was intended to be that sun-kissed look, so the sun mostly hits you up in the front, nothing in the back. Yeah. So, but I mean, again, it's all client preference, what your client wants, what you want to see. But yeah, I'm just choosing to just do mostly just the face framing. Have you guys used 50 in the salon yet, or do you guys sticking to 40? 40. For a while, I didn't want to use 50 because I was like, oh my god, it's going to be so strong. But honestly, that's what's gonna save you. Because, like I said, if you're not using foil and you're just freehanding it, it is going to, it's going to help you out to lift the hair a little bit more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and stop right here, and I'm going to move on to the other side. Do you guys have any questions so far? balayage into an ombre, I use a small one. Because one thing that I have noticed is there is a huge difference from balayaging into an ombre with a brush like this and a brush like this. This one, I don't know if you guys can kind of tell, but this one is a slightly bit thicker. It holds a little bit more product than this one does. This one's meant to pick up more color and then saturate. This one's meant to keep the product more at the tip and allow you to freehand stuff. So I feel like if you are going to ombre into a balayage, do this. Okay, and then when I do hers, I'll show you guys this one. Now when it comes to the fringe, again, it's up to you how much, because again, this is the front of the hair, so it's up to you where you want to place it. I'm still going to stick to those diagonal back sections. How much are you guys charging for ombres right now?